Vivian Green. She has like this glow, this light. She has a story to tell, and she's not afraid of her story. She's not afraid to be authentic in who she is, and I love that about her. Grown folks music work. When that bass line hits, man, you cannot help but to just start moving and grooving and bobbing your head. Yeah, they did that one. Yep, they did it. DJ Chocolate here with none other than the beautiful and the energy-filled Miss Vivian Green. Hey,
hi, darling. How are you?
Good. So it's been like a year since we've seen each other. And I missed you today at the radio station.
And that's okay. I was looking for her, though, for sure.
Shout out to Hot 107.7. Of course, the Hot 107.7 After Work Affair just happened. Just now, downstairs. And Vivian performed her new single, I Don't Know. And, of course, some throwbacks
Absolutely.
too, and killed it as usual.
Thank you.
And I think the first time that I saw you perform was it was a natural hair expo a couple years ago, and you had the background.
I did have
the dancers and the
It's a difference when they're there.
It totally is. But you know, to see you in that setting and everybody's able to touch you.
Yeah.
You know, and to say, oh my God, it's Vivian, and sing along. I know it has to just be really dope.
Yeah, it's really, really, really great. It really is doing intimate club venues. It's really cool. And especially because I've never done them before, you know. It's
really?
Like, Get Right Back to My Baby got me in the club, y'all. Because everybody asked me to come before and sing all my ballads, you know. I can sing them now, but, you know, I'm ending with upbeat things. Right. But yeah, it's like, Get Right Back to My Baby, like, got me, like, super cool with DJs like yourself. And they got me a lot of club dates. Come in, do a couple songs with meet and greet. It's really cool. And I've never really done that, you know, until 2015. So, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So it's really new to you.
Yeah, it's definitely new. Yeah, since the last album. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a new one.
Yeah, no, I've been like asked to come and just sit and do a meet and greet, but never to like perform. Until Get Right Back to My Baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They didn't want the club to be bored with my ballads.
No.
With my sad ballads. But now that I have a club record, you know, they let me perform.
Well, I can tell you this. When I DJ. Well, yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna play Get Right Back to My Baby, like serious. Get Right Back to My Baby and Work. I love those records. Yeah, love them. For sure. And the reaction is, okay, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like instantaneous.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, you know, speaking of that,
well, those records, they open me up to a different thing, and I think, you know, my career, it could have definitely used the breath of fresh air that those songs gave it. So it's always great to continue to evolve musically and try different things. Even though I was really scared, I was thinking, oh, what if our fans don't like if I'm doing something fun and up tempo? You know, I was really anxious about it and super nervous about it, and then it was received so well. So you have to kind of push yourself to do something different sometimes. And I definitely give credit to Kwame for doing that for me.
So he pulled something else out of
it. He really did.
So he really is the boy genius, right?
He is.
So speaking of the new record and your evolution, what I know you know this is kind of a question maybe that you get often, but seriously, what are we to expect with the new album?
So it's called VG6, and it drops October 6th, and you can pre-order it right now. And you get 2 songs if you pre-order. You get the single, I Don't Know, and you get a song called Promise. I think that Kwame and I have found, like, we're, like, in our stride right now. Wow. You know, because the last album was the first time we ever worked together. Right. And so this is the second time, so we're even more comfortable with one another. We know our quirks, you know, we know each other's quirks. We know just how to do it a little better than last time. And I think we both pushed ourselves and challenged ourselves at this time. We want to make a concerted effort that we do even better than the last time. From the topics to the melodies, the music, just sonically. I mean, we've like rewritten songs. I re-recorded certain songs 4 times if I thought I could sing it better. We mixed them, we remixed, we remastered things when we didn't like the master. We're like, no, do that again. We really wanted it to be, you know, really good, and even a step up from the last thing that we did.
So perfection was the goal.
Well, I don't think anything can be perfect. So, and I think that's probably what's great about music. You know, it's not 2 + 2 = 4. It's not an absolute. You know, it's perfect depending on who you are, maybe. You know, but perfect to us. You know, as perfect as we could do it. We tried to do that, understanding that there's no perfection. You know, and creativity all the time.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's
especially music.
You flow with it, and how it comes out.
Exactly. Even sometimes if maybe a vocal may not be perfect, but if there was feeling in it that you like, you might choose that take better than the perfect take that might not have had as much soul or feeling. So yeah, I think all singers go through that.
Okay.
So, you know,
so
perfect is relative to.
Okay. Speaking of that feeling, okay. So I always, I guess, want to know this from, you know, artists that have had hit record after hit record after hit record. Do you feel differently when you with a hit record than you do like with the album cut? Like, does it feel different? Like
when you like perform it,
when you,
or when you in the studio?
Yeah. Like, do you know that like, yeah, this is it? Like,
No.
I know this is the one.
I have to honestly say no.
Okay.
I definitely did not know.
Okay.
Not at all. Let's get right back to My Baby. I told you about that one before, we were fighting about that one. I didn't want it to be a single because I was so afraid of it. So I definitely didn't think so when we recorded it. With I Don't Know, I was very passionate about it the first time that Quan played the music. I really liked it, and I thought that the whole thing was just really catchy. I really liked that one. Emotional Roller Coaster. I mean, I wrote that when I was 19, which was about 3 years before my first album even dropped. So I definitely didn't know it was going to be a hit single at that point. You know, it was just one of the many songs that I was writing and recording at that time when I was like making demos and stuff. So yeah, you don't always know. I mean, maybe some artists do. You know, I'm not the example for all artists. So just me, I don't always know for sure. No.
Yeah. So keeping going like with your career, it's been since 19. So it's been a while. I won't reveal your.
No, it's okay. Well, my first album dropped, I was 22 by the time it came out. So, see, I wrote Emotional Roller Coaster before I ever had a record deal.
So you've really just, I guess, stood the test of time.
15 years now. Yeah, 6 albums, 15 years.
Where does it come from? You just love what you do. Where does that come from? That energy to keep, to keep going.
Very interesting question.
Okay. Well, good.
I love music. I love to sing. I love to perform, and I love to make records. And for the things that I may not love that come along with my job, I take those things in stride anyway because I love the parts that I love so much, that the singing and the recording and honestly meeting people. I love doing like after every show or appearance, like club appearance or real full concert that I do a meet and greet after every single one that I've ever done. So I love that when I'm done performing, people form a line and like they just tell me all kinds of stories and like tell me how much they appreciate my music, how I got them through college or divorce, or got them through their physical therapy, or they were sick, they had cancer. I mean, I've heard the most amazing stories, and they're like really humbling because you never think when you're like writing a song in the studio that it's gonna help somebody get through their chemo or divorce or school, you know. So it's really inspiring for me to hear how I inspire people because I don't know, I just never think that I'm affecting people in that way. So to know that I am and have it confirmed time and time again, performance after performance, is really, it's just really a great thing. And it makes me feel like, you know, people want to hear from me, and I make music for people who really appreciate it. And I want to continue to do that. And for myself as well.
Will. Yeah. I hope you don't stop.
No, I hope I don't either. You know, the music business is it's an interesting business.
Yeah,
Those
totally.
of you who want to be in it, just know that it's not all about the glitz and the glamour and the vanity and all those things that we see, you know, in pop culture or on social media or whatever. It's not all about labels and having a makeup artist and secure. It's not all about that. There are many aspects you won't learn about until you do get in it professionally, and then you'll see, you know, if you're the kind of person who can stick it out or not. It's a, you know, it has ups and downs, hills and valleys, and anybody that's been in it as long as I have, will absolutely tell you the same thing. And I don't care which tier of the pyramid they're on, from the super pop stars at the top to maybe, I don't know, smooth jazz artists. I don't want to say that they're on the bottom though, so I don't know, forget the pyramid thing, but you know, just from every kind of music you can think of, country, rock, jazz, R&B, pop, everybody knows about the hills and valleys, just period. And always remember, money is relative. People always think, like, oh, somebody's rich, but if their expenses are $30,000 a month, you know, and a couple months they're not working, then, and you don't have, you know, that reserve, and $30,000 a month is like, okay, you know, so money is relative when you're in the music business. And sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't, you know. Sometimes you're working a lot, and then you might have a dry spot. So when you're making an album, you kind of want it to be a dry spot because you want to work on the album, and you focus on that and not be on the road. So like you have to be smart. I mean, it's a constant hustle. You know, you don't get your benefits and check from your employer every 2 weeks. It does not happen. You have to keep doing things to make sure you continue to generate
One of
income.
my mentors told me that. She was like, you take the good with the bad.
You do.
And then when you have those dry spells, you use that to hone your skills. You use that time to rest even. So you'll have the energy to go back out there.
It takes a lot of energy.
That's totally real.
It takes a lot of energy to get up at 6 a.m. and sometimes I go to sleep until 4. And that's how everybody's promotional schedules are when you're promoting a new album. That's what it's like. And it's like, days can go by and you're like, did I eat dinner last night? Did I have the energy to wash this makeup off my face? You know, I mean, it gets like that. When you hear stories of like people getting lightheaded or passing out, like, and people think that's crazy.
It's from going
but people come up with, she was always crazy. It's like, no, she was probably dehydrated and really tired and really couldn't do it anymore. That's just really, really real. So if you love music, just know that those are things that come with it. I'm blessed to do what I do. I love what I do, and I hope to continue to do it.
So your balance, how do you keep yourself balanced?
How do I do that?
I know you work out.
I do.
Yeah.
I work out. I try to work out every day. Some days on the road, I have to skip it because I just may not have the energy to do it, and I'm not trying to kill myself. So, but yes, I work out. Totally, all the time. When I'm not on the road, definitely every single day. I eat right.
Meaning?
I'm a very health conscious person, so I'm conscious of everything that I eat. And there are plenty of things that I don't eat. Spending time with my family, making sure I spend ample time with my child, who is like the most important thing in my life. That's really important to me. That I'm never away from him for too long, that he always knows that I'm there even if I am away. That's definitely balance. And I am the kind of person who really needs to find peace by myself. So I have to make sure that I take that time out to just be alone and be within my own thoughts and energy. That's really important to me. So I have to do that to decompose a lot of the time. So I just need a couple hours, turn my phone off, and just kind of just be there. Like in the moment, I can pray, I can sleep, I can watch MSNBC. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, but just to have that alone time, it really honestly just centers me in that way. I know. I'm quirky, y'all. Sorry.
No, you're very grounded.
Thank you.
Well, I love you. I'm so happy to see you again.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you came back to sing for us.
Yeah, I am too.
And I can't wait for the new album. We're really excited about it.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for blessing us with your voice, with good music.
Thank you.
And keep doing it.
Thank you. I hope to. I appreciate you so much.
I'm a fan.
Thank you.
I'm a true fan. So any last words or get the album, of course.
You can pre-order the album now, and if you do, you get Promise and I Don't Know and Told You Over. Vivian Green Music is the website. You can follow me on social media at I Am Vivian Green. That's Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I think that's it. And thank you for all of your love and your support over the years. I really, really appreciate it from my heart because it's not an easy business to be in when you have support, real support from people that really want to see you continue to do well. It really is part of keeping you going. So I have to thank all my fans out there who have always rode out with me most of the time.
All right, we're out.
Peace and love.
Don't know if this is alright, but I miss you so